Alright, what's up everybody? Back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. So we're in the offseason, we're in that point where it's right after the draft, right before free agency. It's only rumors and stuff going on, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something fun. So we are redrafting the 2022 NBA draft class, full first round after only one season. Yeah, it's gonna be just a fun video. Don't take this too seriously. It's literally just 1 year. We don't know what the guy's gonna do for the rest of his careers. It's literally just after their rookie season, just for fun. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. Really appreciate it. If you like the content around here, consider subscribing, turn notifications to all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. We upset a lot looking at analytics. A little less than 1% of you that actually watch the videos are subscribed. So if you wanna hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it a whole lot. And yeah, let's not waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So with the first pick in the 2022 NBA redraft, the Orlando Magic still select Paolo Banchero out of Duke. Paolo had an amazing rookie season. He won Rookie of the Year. He averaged 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists per game. He shot 42% from the field. He was great. He looked already like a professional player as soon as he stepped on the first summer league game. He looked like a professional player, was a great player for the Magic, had some really good moments, had a couple 30 pieces. Just a professional bucket getter already. He came in, knew his spots, that little mid-range area, getting to the rim, his already NBA-ready body, really good. Even though the three-point shot didn't really fall, he still found his way to get his own, get to the free throw line and stuff, which I really like. And yeah, he's also going to play for Team USA this year, this offseason, the FIBA World Cup. It was just announced a few days ago. He's going to commit to the team. I think that's really good for him. And honestly, Paolo is probably going to be a star pretty soon. And to be honest, I have a feeling he potentially might be an all-star as early as next season, depending on how good the Magic are and how big he is to their success. He could be an all-star next year. Like, I really think Paolo is the best player in this class. I think he's going to be really, really good. And the Magic have themselves a future star in their hands. With the second pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga. He was the weirdest person to put on here because, again, he did not play the entirety of last year. He showed some flash in the summer league. Of course, college, he was the number 2 overall pick. And I didn't really know what to do, to be honest, with Chet. So I just kind of did the safe thing and kept him here at number 2 because I do feel like Chet's going to come out and have a really good, well, technically rookie season. He's got a lot of tools, being 7'1", defensively, offensively. He's just a really unique player. I think he's going to really fit in with this Thunder team, and I'm very excited to see him. They say he might play in Summer League. I'm not 100% sure, but if he does, I think he probably will play a little bit in Summer League just to get him, back into basketball shape, and I'm really excited to see him. But yeah, I kept him at number 2 for now just because I feel like it was the safest thing. With the third pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara. He jumps up 9 spots from 12 to number 3. He had an amazing rookie season. Kind of came out of nowhere. He started with an injury, was coming off the bench, and as the season went on, he just continued to progress. And he was a huge part of this Thunder team. Made an all-rookie first team. Finished averaging 14, 4, and 3 assists. He shot 52% from the field, 35% from 3. And yeah, he was really good, really fun, exciting wing with a unique skill set, handling the ball. He shot pretty solid, got to the rim, finished, made some great plays on both ends, defensively and offensively. It just looks like a future, just really good player, potentially all-star level. Potentially, he has the kind of makings and the potential for it. We don't know how far he's going to go, but he had an amazing rookie season. J-Dub, yeah, really shocked the world, honestly. With the fourth pick in the 2022 redraft, the Sacramento Kings select Walker Kessler from Auburn. Walker Kessler had it was kind of similar to Jalen Williams. He started off kind of okay, and then as the season went on, he just progressed, and was one of the best shot blockers in the league. He finished his rookie season averaging 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game, shooting 72% from the field. He made all-rookie first team. Yeah, he just looking at one of the premier shot blockers in the league. Blocking shots very, very well. Defensively, he just moved his feet very well, did great things, and offensively, just an easy baskets. Just he shot 72%. Just give it down to him, and he's gonna probably score. and now he looks like a really good get for the Jazz. Is the potential building block for the future. With the 5th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Detroit Pistons select Keegan Murray from Iowa. He drops down a spot from 4 to 5. Also, Walker Kessler jumped up from 22 to 4. By the way, I didn't say that. But yeah, Keegan Murray had a very solid rookie year, made all-rookie first team, had an amazing summer league, came into the season, was just very solid. Already coming in, contributing to a really good playoff team in the Kings. Was a starter on that team, and just already looked like a really good role player already. He averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. He shot 41% from 3, 45% from the field. Just was really, really solid. He's now coming in with this Kings team as a starter. And who knows, if he gets even better, he potentially could be one of the key premier role players in the league, and potentially maybe even more, who knows. With the 6th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Indiana Pacers select Bennedict Mathurin from Arizona. He stays at the 6th pick. He came onto the scene firing. The first half of the season, he was amazing. Second half of the year, he kind of wasn't talked about as much because other guys like Jalen Williams, Mark Kessler were doing great. But Bennedict Mathurin had a really good rookie year. He made all-rookie first team, finished averaging 16, 4, and assists while shooting 43% from the field. Just really highlights, a lot of dunks, very athletic finishes, big moments as well. He has a lot of big shots, not afraid of the big moment for the Pacers defensively even. He was decent, still needs to get a lot better. But yeah, I think the sky's the limit really for Bennedict Mathurin. He's explosive, athletic scorer with defensive potential. Pacers got themselves a really good one. With the 7th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Jaden Ivey from Purdue. He falls down 2 spots from 5 to 7. I personally think Jaden Ivey had a very underrated rookie season. He made all-rookie second team. He averaged 16, 4, and 5. He shot 41% from the field, 34% from 3. The numbers, the statistics were good. The shooting splits didn't look great. He played for the Detroit Pistons, so he didn't really get as much attention. But I really like Jaden Ivey, and I honestly think Jaden Ivey could be an all-star in the league. Like, he's got the makings. He's a 2-guard that can also kind of run the point, ball handle. He could play make a little bit. He's also very fast, very athletic, get to the rim and score. And the shooting was very decent, The shooting was solid. That was a big question coming into the league, is the shooting ability. And I think he did a very solid job. And I think now him building with this Piston team, that also has Cade coming back, has a lot of really good things going on. I think Jaden Ivey has potential to be really, really good. I'm a big fan of Jaden Ivey. With the 8th pick in the 2022 redraft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jabari Smith Jr. from Auburn. He drops down from 3 to number 8. Jabari had a very interesting rookie year. He made all-rookie second team. It took him a little while to really get it himself used to the NBA. He started off not so great. But as the season went on, the second half of the year, I feel like he really shot up and blossomed. He averaged 12, 7, and assists per game. He shot 40% from the field. He only shot 30% from 3. He took a high volume of them, He's more of a more catch and shoot kind of big guy that also can defend down low in the paint, which I think is a very unique skill set for his size. And I think he's going to be good. I think a lot of people kind of jumped a little bit too hard early on Jabari Smith Jr. in terms of, like, he's not as good as number 3 overall and stuff like that. But I think next year he'll have a really good year. And I think what the Rockets are building there is really solid. So I think Jabari's going to look a lot better. And I think that second half of the year showed a lot of promise. With the 9th pick in the 2022 redraft, the San Antonio Spurs select Shaedon Sharpe from Kentucky. Shaedon Sharpe, honestly, this might be more of a potential pick more than what he actually did his rookie year, even though he had a pretty solid rookie year. He averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. He shot 47% from the field, 36% from 3. But I think Shaedon Sharpe has all the makings to be an all-star and potentially maybe a little bit more in this. His athleticism obviously is insane. His scoring ability is very solid. He shot the ball pretty well last season. He has some moments, especially at the end of the year when everyone was getting shut down and stuff, where he looked like he has some big games. Defensively he has potential. He has just all the makings, potentially all the skill set to be a future star. Depending on how Portland goes and what they do with Damian Lillard and all that stuff, Shaedon Sharpe could potentially have the keys if Damian Lillard is gone pretty soon. Now you have him, Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons. You have a really nice looking team. But yeah, I think Jaden Sharpe definitely could be a star one day. With the 10th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Washington Wizards select Jeremy Sochan out of Baylor. Sochan had a very solid rookie year. He made all-rookie second team. And yeah, he's a very unique player. Honestly, with his skill set as a kind of a forward that can handle the ball, play make, rebound, defend, very interesting. He averaged 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He shot 45% from the field last year. He only shot 24% from 3, but that's still his development. And then the free throw shooting as well. He started off shooting horrible, but then he switched to the one hand, and he finished shooting just under 70% from 3 line, which is really good. And yeah, I really think he's going to be a very solid player. You know, he's a very, again, interesting, unique skill set, and I think he's in the right system with the Spurs. With the 11th pick in the 2022 redraft, the New York Knicks select Tari Eason out of LSU. He originally was 17th. He jumps up 6 spots. This pick also goes to OKC. This was, the pick that the Knicks traded to OKC. I think Tari Eason had a very good rookie year as well. He's one of my favorite rookies. He made all-rookie second team. He's just he's a Swiss Army knife, alright. Swiss Army knife player. You could play him at either forward position. He played some guard a little bit. Sometime he did everything. He played in all 82 games as well. The only rookie to do that. He averaged 9 points, 6 rebounds, and assists at a steal. He shot 44% from the field, 34% from 3, 75% from the free throw line. Just whatever that Rockets asked. You know, we need to play guard, ball handler. He can do that. You need him to rebound. He can do that. You need him to get steals, play defense. He can do that. You need him to score. He can do that. You know, he's kind of a really good Swiss Army knife type player. Interested to see how he develops for the rest of his career. But I think if he just can do similar things like this in his entire career, he's gonna have interest all the time. Just because he's a forward that can do basically everything. With the 12th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Jalen Duren out of Memphis. He jumps up a spot from 13 to 12. Duren was another dude that I feel like it took him a little while to really get into it. But with his size already, NBA-ready body, his athleticism, he's going to be a really good player. He had a really good rookie year. Made all-rookie second team. He averaged 9 points, just under 9 rebounds and assists, and he shot 64% from the field. He's just a big body. You give him down low to him in the paint, he's probably going to score, probably going to finish. And then the rebounding as well is really good. The shot blocking, he averaged a little bit under a block per game. That's definitely going to get better. But yeah, I think Jalen Duren is a really, really good player. And he's going to be a really good center. He's already got the makings to be a really good center and at least a capable starting center in the league for a while. But if he can develop a little bit more, he can be very, very good. With the 13th pick in the 2023 redraft, the Charlotte Hornets select Andrew Nembhard out of Gonzaga. This pick goes to Detroit. Originally, Nembhard was tied with Walker Kessler and another player we're going to mention later for the highest jump in this draft, up from 31 to 13. He had a really just surprising rookie year with the Pacers. He was put into the right position as kind of a combo guard that can handle the ball, can make plays for others, can shoot the ball, could score, can defend. He's a combo guard that can do a lot of different things. And I think he's going to have a pretty long career. He averaged 9.5 points, 2 rebounds, 4.5 assists. He shot 44% from the field, 35% from 3. Just missed out on all-rookie team by a vote, literally. But yeah, I think he had a really surprising rookie year. And yeah, he jumped up from the second round to the lottery, in my opinion. Like he's going to have a long career. With the 14th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Malaki Branham from Ohio State. This pick goes to Utah in the Donovan Mitchell trade. He was originally the 20th pick in the draft. I think he had a very underrated rookie year. He's a guy that I feel like not a lot of people know about, in this class, but he's really solid. He didn't really start playing until maybe December. January is when he started getting real minutes. He had a really good stretch in February. And just had a very solid rookie year. He averaged 10 points, 2 rebounds, a little bit under 2 assists. He shot 44% from the field, 30% from 3 only, 83% from 3 line. Just a very smooth scoring wing player. That can also handle the ball. He's kind of like those dudes that he's not really athletic. He's not going to make crazy highlight plays, crossover, step back, 3, anything like that. But he's just going to get to a spot, and he's going to be efficient and score the ball like that. And I really like players like that. I think he's going to be a very solid player in the league as a scorer. And if he can develop a little bit more shooting the ball and playmaking and stuff, he could be very, very good. But I think he's one of those guys that's a little bit more underrated, not really known in this draft. That's really good. With the 15th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Charlotte Hornets select AJ Griffin from Duke. He jumps up a spot from 16 to 15. AJ Griffin had a really good rookie season. And he played in 72 games, but it doesn't feel like he played in 72 games. I feel like he should have played a lot more. He averaged just under 9 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. He shot 46% from the field, 39% from 3, 89% from the free throw line. He had some big moments, some game winners, and stuff. Made some really clutch plays, just in the right place at the right time. I feel like he always is. Really good shooting ability. Has some good defensive potential as well. And yeah, just in the right place at the right time. High IQ player. And the Hawks are now trying to maybe make some trades for some wing players to potentially give him some more time. I think he should get, because yeah, I think he's gonna be just a very solid winning player in this class. With the 16th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Atlanta Hawks select Mark Williams out of Duke. He drops down a spot. So him and AJ Griffin swap places in this redraft. But yeah, I really like Mark Williams. He only played in 43 games, which he should have played a lot more. And he's probably going to be the starting center to start for the Hornets next season. He averaged 9.7 rebounds and a block. He shot 63% of the field. Just is always around the rim. He's just always around the rim, always get those big offensive rebounds and just clean up the glass and drop it down to him or get an offensive rebound and bucket. He blocked shots very well, shot very well. I mean, 63% is really, really good. And yeah, he's just a very solid center, kind of similar to Jalen Duren, where he's just a very solid center that's probably going to play for a while just because he does all the easy things. You know, he rebounds, blocks shots, and scores down low. That's what he does. You know, and he did that very well, and I think he's going to have a really good second year for the Hornets with a lot more opportunity. With the 17th pick of the 2022 redraft, the Houston Rockets select Christian Braun from Kansas. He drops up 4 spots from 21 to 17. Was on the NBA champion Denver Nuggets. Played in the playoffs. Played a pretty solid role in the finals. He averaged 4 points and 2 rebounds in the regular season. Shot 49% from the field, 35% from 3. Just a winner. You know, he won at Kansas. He won in high school. He won in college. He won the NBA already. Just a winning player that makes really good plays. You know, he's a guy that brings a lot of energy off the bench, a lot of athleticism, dunks, highlight reels, stuff. Makes a little plays here and there, the little hustle plays, dive on the floor for loose balls, stuff like that. And defensively, he's very solid. He's probably going to get a lot more opportunity next season with the Nuggets. And I'm very interested to see because I think, yeah, he'll just be, for his career, I think he'll just be a really good contributor to playoff teams. With the 18th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Chicago Bulls select Ochai Agbaji from Kansas. He drops down 4 spots from 14 to 18. He had a very solid rookie season as well. He only played in 59 games and he didn't start playing till, again, like December, January, similar to like Malaki Branham. When he did play, he was very solid. He averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. He shot 42% from the field, 35% from 3, 81% from the free throw line. He's going to be another guy kind of similar to like what I said about AJ Griffin, Christian Braun, but he's just going to be a very good contributor to a playoff team. I mean, he's got shooting ability already. He's got athleticism. That gets to the rim and score. He's got defensive, really good defender already. And I think just with more opportunity, people are going to see more and more of him. And I think he's going to be, yeah, a really good player on a playoff team. With the 19th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Jaden Hardy from the G League Ignite. This pick goes to Memphis. Hardy was the 3rd player tied for the highest jump. He jumped up 18 spots from 37 to 19. He was a guy that was a top 5 projected player before going into a G League Ignite season. But then in the draft, he really dropped, and he went somehow to Dallas at 37. And he had a very solid rookie year. He averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. He shot 43% from the field, 40% from 3. Near the end of the season, became a regular rotational player. And yeah, he's just a guy that could score. He could score the ball. Now, that's what he's going to do. He can get to the rim and score. He can get to the mid-range and score. The 3-point shot was looking really good. Just a professional, a bucket getter. You know, who doesn't want a bucket getter? I think now with the Mavericks, especially with their situation and, you know, what their team is, he's going to have a lot of opportunity next year to have a big second season. I'm very excited for it. With the 20th pick in the 2022 redraft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jalen Williams out of Arkansas. He jumps up 14 spots from 34 to 20. Jalen Williams was the starting big man on the Oklahoma City Thunder somehow, even though he's only like, 6'7", 6'8", maybe 6'9". But he just makes a lot of hustle winning plays. You know, draws charges. I think he led the league in drawing charges in his rookie season. Makes a lot of the hustle plays. Can stretch the floor. Last year he averaged 6 points, 5 rebounds, and assists. He shot 43% from the field, 40% from 3. Even though like 99% of his 3-point shots feel like were just wide open because no one really knew about him. But yeah, he can stretch the floor. He can rebound well. He can pass the ball, play in a system very well. Of course, he hustles, has heart. And yeah, I think he's just he had a very solid rookie year, a very unexpectedly solid rookie year for the Oklahoma City Thunder. With the 21st pick in the 2022 redraft, Denver Nuggets select David Roddy from Colorado State. He jumps up 2 spots from 23 to 21. He had a very kind of underrated rookie season with the Grizzlies. I mean, there's a lot more stuff going on with the Grizzlies, so no one really cared about David Roddy. But he played in 70 games. Actually had a pretty solid rookie year. Averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, shot 43% from the field, only 30% from 3 and 60% from the free throw line. The shooting has to get a lot better, but I feel like more near the middle to end of the season, he started getting more rotational minutes and started playing well. I think he's a Grizzly type player, just a gritty dude with a unique skill set, bigger body. Can get to the rim and score with 3-point shooting, so needs some work. Defensively, he's going to be solid. He can handle the ball as well if he needs to, but he was more of a spot-up shooter. I feel like I'm a cutter and stuff. But I think with a little more development, he could be a really good role player that the Grizzlies develop. With the 22nd pick in the 2022 redraft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Dyson Daniels from the G League Ignite. This pick goes to Utah in the Rudy Gobert trade. He drops down 14 spots from 8 to 22. This is a little bit more of a potential pick as well. But I think Dyson Daniels had some moments in his rookie season. He only played in 59 games, didn't play that much. He averaged 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 41% from the field, 31% from 3. Still needs the shooting ability to come around a little bit. You could tell he was a rookie last season. He had a little... Yeah, but he had some moments, though, of just, like, bringing energy off the bench. And just a very good, just all-around guard. He's a bigger guard that can defend pretty well. Made a lot of energy plays. Had a lot of, just coming in for the offensive rebound, putting back in, or getting to the basket. Or had a nice pass here and there. I think he'll probably get some more minutes next season. And I think he'll show a lot more. It's just an all-around two-way guard. With the 23rd pick in the 2022 redraft, the Philadelphia 76ers select MarJon Beauchamp from the G League Ignite. This pick goes to the Grizzlies, and he jumps up a spot from 24 to 23. I think MarJon Beauchamp had a very good rookie season, even though he didn't really get that much playing time as he should have. He only played 52 games. He averaged 5 points and 2 rebounds. He only shot 39% from the field, but 33% from 3, 73% from the free throw line. And he was a very valuable player. He played more early in the season, which is very random because he had some injuries and stuff, and he came in and brought a lot of energy. It's just athletic, getting to the rim, cutting, but also the three-point shooting and the defense looked pretty decent. I think he's going to have a much bigger role next season for the Bucks, which I think he should because he showed a lot in his rookie season. And I think he could really help that Bucks team. With the 24th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Christian Koloko from Arizona. He jumps up 9 spots from 33 to 24. He played in 58 games last year. He played a lot more middle of the season, but I think he got hurt later in the year because the Raptors don't really have a center. He actually was pretty decent. He averaged 3 points, under 3 rebounds, and a block per game. He shot only 48% from the field, which is insane for a center. But I think he had some really good moments. It's just a shot blocking center with a lot of length, rebounding. Give it to him down low, he can dunk it, and I think he would just have a very decent career, especially with the Raptors, who should probably get a lot of opportunity because they don't really have a center. Well, then Jakob Poeltl, depending on what Jakob Poeltl does, obviously as well. But yeah, I think Christian Koloko had a very solid rookie year when he did play. With the 25th pick in the 2022 redraft, the San Antonio Spurs select Ousmane Dieng from France. He drops down 14 spots from 11 to 25. He didn't really get a lot of playing time. He only played in 39 games last year for the Thunder. But when he did play, he had some pretty solid moments. He averaged 5 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Especially at the end of the year, he looked pretty decent. Shot 42% from the field, only 26% from 3, 65% from the free throw line. But I think he definitely has a lot of potential. He's a lottery pick, kind of a wing that can play two ways. On offense, he can attack the rim. He has some really good ball handling ability to shoot the ball pretty decent. He definitely needs to get a lot better, though. And then defensively, he has length, obviously, and can really disrupt people on the perimeter. So I think with some more opportunity, he can definitely show his potential because I think he has a lot of it. A lot of people were very high on Ousmane Dieng and can't wait to see what he can do. With the 26th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Dallas Mavericks select Caleb Houstan out of Michigan. This pick goes to Minnesota. It was originally the 32nd pick. He jumps up 6 spots. And I think Caleb Houstan is kind of a really underrated player for the Magic. He came out of Michigan. He's very young. He's a shooter. He averaged 3 points, 2 rebounds. He shot 36% from the field, 33% from 3, 83% from the free throw line. He's a shooter out there, and he played 51 games. He played a decent amount of minutes. And when he went out there, he made some really good plays, shooting the ball, especially defensively, he was very decent, had some good energy, hustle plays. And I think next year he should get a lot more opportunity. And I think he'd be kind of like a hidden gem off the bench for the Magic. With the 27th pick of the 2022 redraft, the Miami Heat select Johnny Davis from Wisconsin. Johnny Davis was a top 10 pick, and he didn't really get a lot of opportunity, but didn't really play that good when he did get opportunity. He averaged 5 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. He shot 38% from the field, 24% from 3, and 52% from the free throw line in 28 games. Even in the G League, he didn't really have that much crazy good performances either. This year's going to be a big year, obviously, because there's more room for him to play, and he should play a lot more. With Bradley Beal and all of them being gone, he's going to get a lot more opportunity. So it's more of a wait and see type of pick. But yeah, he did not show a lot of promise in his rookie season, but he's still very young, still has a lot more left to play, and next year we're going to see a lot from him, hopefully. With the 28th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Golden State Warriors select Max Christie from Michigan State. Max Christie only played in 41 games last year for the Lakers. He was a very high, touted player. Played at Michigan State, played solid, was an early second-round pick. And I think he is going to be a rotational player for the Lakers next year. He averaged 3 points and a rebound. He shot 41% from the field, almost 42% from 3, 87% from the free throw line in the 41 games he did play. Just has a lot of potential as a shooter. Shooting the ball well. Defensively has a lot of potential. He could do maybe a little bit more than shoot as well. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how the Lakers use him and how he plays next season, because he's going to get a lot more minutes and be in a bigger role for a Laker team trying to compete. With the 29th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Blake Wesley out of Notre Dame. This pick goes to Houston. Wesley drops down 4 spots from 25 to 29. He had a very interesting rookie year. Played 37 games with the Spurs, had a lot of opportunity. He averaged 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He only shot 32% from the field, though. He shot 38% from 3 and 59% from the free throw line. Definitely still very raw, still needs a lot more development. But I really like Blake Wesley at Notre Dame. And I thought when he did play, he had some decent showings. Definitely needs a lot more development on both ends. Needs to get a lot more, efficient with the ball. Obviously, shooting 32% from the field is kind of crazy. But, he only played in 37 games. He's going to get a lot more opportunity next season, and I want to see what he can do with it. And with the 30th pick in the 2022 redraft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Jake LaRavia out of Wake Forest. This pick goes to Denver. He drops down 11 spots from 19 to 30. LaRavia has some decent showings. When he did play for Memphis, he played in 35 games. He averaged 3 points and a rebound. He shot 39% from the field, 33% from 3, 77% from the free throw line. And he's a wing that brings energy. He's going to get some dunks or some transition points that light up the crowd. The shooting ability is very solid. The defensive ability is decent as well. And yeah, I think he's going to get a lot more opportunity with Memphis next season. As kind of that wing position is a little bit vacant right now with things going on with their team. So I think Jake LaRavia might play a little bit more, and we're going to see what he really gets, or what he really does. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is very tough, honestly, kind of to do, especially when it got to like 23 or something like that. That's when it was like, oh, dang. It's going to get pretty hard. There's some dudes that I thought I wanted to make it, but didn't really make it. But then again, this isn't really that serious. It's just for fun. Whatever, But yeah, if you do get the content around here, again, consider subscribing, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.